Where were you born and where were you raised? And you can just look at me and
Tacoma, Washington. I was raised in Gig Harbor and actually in foster care, so yeah, all over the place really.
and what do you remember about that experience?
Ooh, being abused. Um, from the time I was little, like a baby. Yeah. So it kind of sucks a little bit, you know. I've seen females out here a lot from, I'd say, 8 to like 20. Yeah. And it's pretty bad out here.
So, did you ever get into with some foster parents or anything like that?
I've gotten to it with a few, but yeah, I really don't like talking to them about that.
All the
So,
time, all the time. So when you aged out of foster care, what did you do?
moved out when I was 16. Actually, I ran away when I was 16. Had a job, full-time job, had a fucking own apartment, own house, you know, kind of.
Tacoma.
This was in Tacoma, so it was hard, but you know, then yeah, situations happened and friends, family, you know, kind of thing got into it, and so I got out here and tried to figure it out, you know.
How long were you in Tacoma in that apartment?
I'd say 8 years.
Oh, that's a long
That's a long time.
long time. Yeah, right on.
Yeah, so after that, you know, kind of thing, moved out. And it's been tough.
Did you have a spouse?
At that time I didn't.
A long time.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Nice. And did you have any kids?
Not for a long time. I didn't have kids until I was 24. So, you know, I babysit, you know, kind of thing, helping like my niece and nephews, you know. I have a big family, so kind of thing, yeah.
So, tell me more about that big family. Did you, uh, biological brothers and sisters?
Biological, yes.
So you,
I do have adoption. Well, they're pretty much like my adopted family. So, I was 6 months old when I was adopted.
okay.
So yeah, my mom and dad were split up my whole life. So yeah.
So you got adopted into a family that was not the best experience. It sounds.
No, we actually moved house to house every 30 days. I don't know why they did that. Like, it was weird to me. So they were from England, so yeah. I don't know why they did that. It was weird. So I wasn't sure.
So when you moved or were adopted into that family, was there already kids there?
Yeah, there was 18 of them.
Sorry, 18.
Yeah, 18 in one house. Yeah, yeah. So
Well, what was that like growing up in a house full of 18 kids?
it was a pain in the ass, honestly. It was. I had to help out a lot. Yeah. So.
So where were you in the line of 18?
I was like in the baby / middle because there was six a little bit younger than me. So I was like, yeah, middle person.
So you were taking care of the younger ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure some.
And then olders were taking care of me as well. Yeah. So.
And that just sounds like chaos.
It was chaos growing up.
No privacy.
None.
Just you're sharing everything. I don't
Yeah.
know, you tell me.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy because we had a girls' room and a guys' room in the house. You know, I mean, being in foster care, it was kind of hard. We had bunk beds, like 8 sets in one room. Yeah.
Well, how big or small was the house?
Last time I mean, it's been a long time. Like it's weird. So I don't remember everything, but yeah, it was pretty big at one time, you know. But moving out, actually getting on my own, it was kind of good.
Yeah, I'm sure that was like
Yeah.
a relief.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it was. A little bit.
Now, the 17 other kids, are you in touch with them?
Some of them, not all of them. Yeah. It was hard growing up, without actually a father figure or a mother figure. So we had to learn on our own kind of thing.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And what about your foster mom and dad? Are they still around?
No, they actually deceased.
Sorry to hear. So,
Yeah.
wow, I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
And so, what brought you to Seattle?
To meet my mom for the first time.
Your biological mom.
Yeah.
So how did that? Can you tell me the story? How did that happen? Did you reach out to her, find her? Did she find you?
Actually, my sister and my brothers actually helped me try to find them.
Biological.
But yeah.
How did you know you had sisters and brothers?
I looked them up. Going through my books, like we have these big folders, in foster care, and they're called binders, pretty much about your life, kind of thing. And that's how I learned, like who they were. And then I started using the computer, and that's how I found out who they were. Yeah.
Did you reach out to them like on social media? Or?
Yeah, social media. I called them on the phone. I called my grandmother for the first time when I was, I think, 16. And she told me, she was like, we've been looking for you all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, didn't know. Because my foster mom actually illegally kidnapped us out of state without parents' consent, any of that, court orders, none of that. Yeah. Yeah, it was been some weird, crazy shit. Yeah. Yep, so, but I've like kind of gotta get things going, so I don't know what else to say.
Oh, well, what brought you to Seattle? You came to Seattle for your siblings.
Yeah, siblings, family.
How was that meetup?
It was kind of weird. Yeah, it's really weird now because it's like we're all older, and it's like kind of like, yeah.
Kate, is there anything that you want to say to the people of Seattle?
I don't know really. Like it's just like a lot of the girls, just be careful, because I was really like hurt by a few people. Don't know who they are or anything, but the females really got to be careful out here, because you never know. So yeah, just be safe and try to get housing, get friends, and then from friends to friends, they can actually build up to get their own place. So.
Speaking of housing, how long have you been unhoused?
I've been unhoused for about 9 years. Yeah, so it's been a long time. So I'm trying to get on my feet, But if you're on the waiting list and your phone gets taken and they call you, you don't know. So it's been a long time. So trying to get another phone again, because it happens, phones get stolen, don't know who by, but, shit happens. So I got to try it all over again. Then do the whole process again. They tell me that all the time. And it's like, I just did it. Like, why do I got to redoing it? So. But other than that, thank you. I appreciate it. Just let me voice my words, kind of thing. And tell the females to be safe and get out and try to get back,
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Good to meet you. Good to hear your voice.
All right,
Let me grab that little mic from you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get a couple pictures. Again, you do not want your face shown, correct?